Hi everyone, another reading. I'm focusing on the period 12 to 18th of January 2026. Welcome, thank you for your energy. We're going to go straight to it. We're already in the second week of January, and we have a new moon this week. On the 18th of January, we have a new moon in Capricorn, 28 degrees in Capricorn. So this is, I'll give you some information on that, and as always, you can fast forward ahead at any time, and we will go straight away and give you a little bit of this energy. So the new moon is significant for all of us as we write down our intentions for this month and also for the year ahead, being the first new moon. So I'll give you the information. When the moon is in Capricorn, the moon is at the most organized, practical and business-like. So she brings out the dutiful, cautious and pessimistic side of us. Now, our goals for the future become all important. So now is the time to attend to the family business, act responsibly, take charge of something, organize any part of our lives that has become scattered or disrupted, and set down rules and guidelines, or patiently listen and learn. So watch for the possibility of acting too businesslike at the expense of others' emotions, because as I understand it, Capricorn can be very rational about things and forgets to, the mind and the heart work together. So that is something that we need to be aware of this week. As I said, I'm going to jot it down so you can fast forward ahead. I've chosen a gemstone for you also because of Capricorn. We don't end Capricorn until around about the 19th or 20th of this month, I believe, when we go into Aquarius. So I've chosen a gemstone, Malachite, and it is for the zodiacs Capricorn and Scorpio. And Malachite is the healing properties for this gemstone, a powerful stone of self-transformation. See, my throat chakra is gone again every time I try to do a video. They try to, anyway, I'll continue. A powerful stone of self-transformation that amplifies positive and negative energies. When placed on the third eye chakra, it can assist in receiving insights from the subconscious mind, eases heartache, and promotes deep emotional healing. Now, it says, I choose to radiate love, kindness, and positive energy. So I wanted to heal your heart and the solar plexus. These are the chakras applicable for Malachite. Okay, that's for the collective. Thank you. All right, and now I'm just jotting this down. As we go to the astrology, let me just give you a little bit of information for what's happening this week. We have, let's see, on the 14th of January, Mercury opposes Jupiter, and conversations and negotiations gain reach. But there's also a tendency toward grand words, so exaggeration, okay? Weigh your arguments carefully and do not let momentary enthusiasm push you into promises that later prove too sweeping. So, and the days after that, from the 15th to the 17th of January, bring a tangible sense of balance and constructive openings. So on the 15th of January, Venus forms a sextile to Saturn and trines Uranus. Okay, so that's pretty good. And on the 17th of January, it is sextile Neptune. And that same day, the Sun also sextiles Saturn and trines Uranus, and Venus moves into Aquarius. A lot happening, okay, between the 15th and the 17th. The quality of time is inspiring and lets you combine tradition and innovation with ease. Relationships, cooperation, and creative ventures benefit from commitment, while a fresh impulse fresh impulses are also welcome. Now, as I said, the new moon in Capricorn arrives on the 18th of January. And then, of course, Mercury conjunct Mars in Capricorn at the same time. And Venus conjunct Pluto in Aquarius. And that's exact on the 20th of January, right? The tensions between conservative and progressive forces urge you to prepare the ground for long-term projects. Try to value novelty and what is tried and tested equally. Combine vision with feasibility and set out the next steps in a practical way. Okay, because the following week we have we're going to the Aquarius sign, and there'll be some, and then of course some huge changes there too. So this week a little bit more on astrology. Let me just give you the overview. So for a 5-star week, the week is bookended by optimal days for love, friendship, and creativity on Tuesday. And Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday also. But on Wednesday, there is the potential for a myriad of jumbled, erratic communications, misunderstandings, and people making mountains out of molehills, which is when I said to you Mercury opposes Jupiter. Okay, now let's go further. So that's the astrology. I'm hoping that's going to give you a little bit of insight on what's happening. As above, so below, as they say. All right, I've chosen an oracle card, and because I've prayed and asked for my Archangel Michael to be here with us as always. And he's given us courage and strength. So to all of you, leap of faith this week. Archangel Michael hands you an energetic key. This sacred key blesses you with the gift of courage. So all you courageous, what did I do with my book? Oh, here we are. I'll give you a little bit more information on that. So you star seeds, your way showers out there, be courageous this week. You have the courage to confront any challenge and deserve help from heaven, and you accept it now. Surrender to the flow of the universe and accept the gifts of courage and strength. Be open and receptive to all the universe has to offer you, without limits, restrictions, or judgments. So we have powerful blessing of courage and strength at this time. And all you need to do is really call out to Archangel Michael. He'll be there in a heartbeat to help you. So the alternative meetings is you're given confidence and clear decision making this week. You can be independent in your thinking, and you have creativity, which leads to success. And you're able to accept changes. So anything new business, new job, new home, new romance, commitment, anything is possible. So confront your fears, speak up, and accept opportunities when presented. There's also physical and emotional healing. That's okay. This is what this card represents for all of you. So it sounds pretty amazing to me. That's great. Leap of faith. That's anyone thinking about anything in particular, you have got the opportunity this week. Okay, lovely. So that was the oracle card, and I'm going to go straight now to the tarot and see how we go. I hope you're well wherever you are. It is an extremely hot day where I am. I've had the air conditioning on most of the day. There'll be a cool change hopefully soon, but we're talking about in the 40s degrees Celsius, 43 I believe, or 44, something like that. All right, let's go straight to the tarot, and let's see if you have any questions. I will try to answer it for you this week. We have got, I'm missing something. Oh, here we go. I've got it here. It's all right. We have got the heart of the matter. Let's see the heart of the matter this week. Gosh, Eight of Swords, isolation. And that's in the swords are always thoughts, mental energy. Your thinking is feeling trapped. The challenge this week is overcoming sadness. We have the Five of Cups, quite an emotional card. The unknown factors. Let me just move some of these crystals. More mental energy. The Ace of Swords. This is clarity and turning point this week. Oh my goodness, the universe steps in. We have the Hermit, number 9 in the major arcana, and the outcome is more anxiety, 9 of Swords. These fears here, it seem to be, fear, anxiety, are actually being, it's like a depression. It's the anxiety, being anxious is in your mind. So obviously when I look at this is feeling trapped and restricted. So it could be you or circumstances around you. You feel backed into a corner and your hands are tied. And paralyzed by fear or terror and anxious about maybe pressure or feeling powerless. It could be it could be a crisis of when you overthink things and you feel alone. It's not the case actually. That's the heart of the matter. So whoever's feeling like that, the challenge is to, once you realize that some of us, it could be, you're lacking purpose, or you're feeling sad because of a loss, or you could even be grief, or could be feeling in despair or abandoned. The issue is some of it has transpired. You might have incurred something. You might have got some trauma or some regrets or even bereavement. When somebody goes through heartbreak or unwelcome changes, it just creates emotional instability. However, having experienced that, at some point, even grief has to end. So when you're ready, and it will be very, very soon, that's the challenge. You need to turn around, because there's 2 cups. The universe has 2 cups there already saved, already there. It's an emotional support that you're going to receive. So you have to, at some point, stop looking down. Just lift your head up and say, okay, let's move on. And that's the challenge, moving on from after experiencing some sort of heartbreak. The unknown factors. And we have here the Ace of Swords. This is a huge opportunity, and it gives you clarity. It relates to Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. It's an air energy. A new idea, new plans, intellectual ability makes things very clear for you, so that you'll be victorious and successful with your mental clarity. So once you have clear thinking, you're going to have a breakthrough, and you'll be the ability to communicate effectively, and realizing the truth will give you, you'll make you a force of good, because you'll be able to focus on what you need to do. You're going to have clarity instead of feeling overwhelmed or feeling stuck. And the turning point, this whole situation, is we've got the universe here. What does this say? I honor in my spiritual self. So this individual spent a lot of time. The Hermit usually goes, as the Hermit says, spends a lot of time alone and doing soul searching. It represents actually Mercury here. Could be Virgo. Number 9. Soul searching and spiritual enlightenment. the soul searching has actually given you clarity, because the self-reflection and introspection has allowed you to clear and move from what was no longer needed. So inner guidance, all of us have inner guidance. Some of us need solitude to be able to tune into it. And some of us could be moving around. You could be doing anything. You could be in the shower, you could be vacuuming, you could be doing, and you will receive a download. It'll come to you. You can brush it away. Usually, when you receive a download, particularly from your higher self or from your angels, depends who you call in, it is quiet, it is gentle, it's clear. It doesn't come with any fanfare. It doesn't hit you like a bolt of lightning. So the hermit here, the turning point is to be able to spend time in solitude by choice. It's something you enjoy to do, something you like to do. Now, solitude doesn't mean you just sit in your room or lay on the couch or whatever. Solitude could be, you could be walking in the botanical gardens on your own, and you still can have solitude. Or you could be sitting under a tree. You can be at the beach, and you can still tune into yourself. Okay? So that's the turning point. Go within, and you'll receive some answers. The outcome is that all of the feeling trapped is just anxiety. It's negativity and deep unhappiness, and you're feeling overwhelmed and reaching a breaking point, because it's all mental. It's coming down on, perhaps it's, you're not be able to sleep because of this. Inability to cope or face life, mental anguish, and feeling regretful and remorseful. Some of us even feeling guilty. It represents Gemini, and it represents air energy. I'm going to clarify the outcome. I'm going to clarify a couple of cards here just to see. Let's just go forward and I might just use a smaller deck. Why is this here? Let's have a look. Why have we got the outcome as the Nine of Swords? What is the anxiety caused by the collective? Why? Again, swords again. Air energy, thoughts. Okay, let's just moving away. You are in a state of transition, a physical move or a rite of passage. It could be not only physical, it could be actually an ascension, a spiritual ascension. A mental shift of some kind. You are leaving behind what was familiar and comfortable to move towards the unknown. This is essential for your growth. So don't resist the change and go to what is familiar. So go within and reaffirm to yourself why you need to make this change. There's transition. You need to move to calmer waters, or change your perception or your mental shift of some kind. Look at it from beyond the where you are now. Rise above it and look at it from a different perspective. Let's have a look. Why have we got the isolation? Why is the collective feeling trapped? Well, I've got a fair idea what's going on. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all, it's a rat race. I understand that. However, we create our own reality, and we've been through so much as starseeds. Nobody's going to come and save us. We have to do it for ourselves. We have to rise above anything that we're... All right. Look at this. Again, the Eight of Swords, confirming it's all mental. But with the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles came out. So instead of being in the Nine of Swords, I tell you what you should be focusing on. Create abundance and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Don't be afraid to splurge on something special for yourself. Use your wealth to create financial independence in the long term. Now, you might be afraid to spend money on yourself, or worrying that you're not worthy, or you may be under, working for free or undercharging or whatever. Know that you are worthy and deserve to be wealthy in all facets. Believe that in your mind as well. Okay? And then the turning point. Well, I do like the Hermit. It's self-explanatory. We're going to give you one more. Why have we got the Hermit there? It's interesting. Six of Pentacles. And the Tower reversed. Well, Six of Pentacles is giving, to being able to be in a position to give, to share your abundance of wealth with others. Or you may be on the receiving end of generosity and accepting those gifts with gratitude. And even if you give, it will come back to you threefold. And we do have the Tower that is reversed, and the Tower reversed is well, coming out of it. Let's have a look. What do we got here? Again, do not resist change. Even if you see this change as unwanted, it is important to let it run its course. The change is serving an important purpose and creating the opportunity for deep transformation. And I'll put one more card on here. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is disappointment, really. It's, I dropped the card. What do we got here? Disappointment. It's got to do with finances. Disappointment in the Seven of Coins represents, your harvest, represents you're prepared to put in the work, the hard work now, and to reap the rewards later. So in the long-term game, you may not see immediate results. You've done what you can. And now is time to wait patiently for the payoff. But the payoff seems to be disappointing to what you envisioned. So maybe you need to change tracks on that. Maybe you need to move out of that situation, or that job or position or whatever. I'm just going to do one more for the Ace of Swords, because that always gives us clarity, and I want to know why we have the Ace of Swords. Please clarify it. I'm going to call the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? I dropped a bunch of cards. Let's have a look. There's two. I'll take them both. All right. I do like these cards. We have Two of Wands and Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is opportunity, and it is action, and it's quick and fast, and I like all that. So when we have the Ace of Swords, gives us clarity. The Ace of Wands, just bear with me. The Ace of Wands, highly motivated, energized, and filled with new ideas that inspire growth. Follow your passion, fast movement. And then we have the Two of Wands, which I like even more. You know what you want to manifest. Now you need to work out how. So explore all options and plan your path ahead, taking action. Let your intuition and passion guide you as you confirm your next steps. Okay, so there's no need to feel stuck. Having gone within, ask the questions, and you'll receive the clarity that you need to be able to go forward. It's very important. Otherwise, is if you don't have purpose in life, you stagnate. So that's it. We've come to the end of the reading. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You know what to do if you like to share or give us a like or whatever. I do this because I want to give back to the collective. I've received so much from my spirit guides, my way showers, I want to be able to share to everyone that they are here to raise the vibration of this planet. What we do to one, we do to all. So farewell for now. Sending you all my love. Bye for now.